Damian Lee has the ball. The shot clock is winding down and,
Fortunate to avoid that turnover. D. Lee, three.
Lee here makes the three-point shot to give the Warriors the lead, but let me show you from a different angle what actually just happened. Dang, guys, look at that vertical. Ja Morant looks like he's levitating in the air. You know, in all my years of basketball, this might be the highest contest I've ever seen. I mean, it's certainly in the top 5. Anyways, Steph Curry got a triple-double, but the Warriors still lost. What's going on? Well, let's get right into it. Oh, wait, before I forget, I just wanted to note that Draymond Green wasn't in the game due to that lingering calf tightness, but neither was Dillon Brooks, so I got nothing much to complain about there. Steve Kerr also noted that Draymond won't be with the Warriors for the back-to-back games against the Bucks and the Bulls. Anyway, I'm going to start the video for real now, therefore, I got to do this again. So, Steph Curry got a 27-point triple-double and the Warriors still lost. What's going on? Well, first off, I gotta give kudos to the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant and the Grizzlies are 100% legit. Taking a look at the standings, they're right there with the best of them. I mean, after this win they had against the Warriors, they're now 29-14, just 2.5 games back from the Dubs. They're currently the hottest team in the league with that 10-game winning streak, and a big reason for this is because of Ja. We saw his contest on Lee earlier, but I want to show you another play here. This is Morant over here. He's being guarded by Andrew Wiggins, one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA. But just look how easily he gets by him.
7% of his possession, so he's coming out firing.
Next off, here's Kevon Looney and JTA, 2 decent defenders with decent length, but Ja just gets right by them like it's nothing.
Here he comes back.
The Warriors have the #1 rated defense in the entire league, but he just sliced through it like it was a practice drill. Ja Morant is putting the Memphis Grizzlies on the map. Anyway, let's move on here. Steph Curry had a great game. I mean, 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. But I know what he's thinking. It's like that first game of the season, a great game overall, but he's gonna tell himself that he played bad. He shot 8 for 21 from the field and 2 for 9 from the three-point line. Clearly, he's still in some kind of weird slump that's continuing longer than normal. But anyway, did y'all see this pass? Here's Curry with the ball. Watch how he dishes it to GP2.
Knocked away by Gary Payton II. Curry and Payton.
Sheesh, guys. Was that pretty or what? Let's take a look at that again, but in slow motion.
Gary Payton II. Curry.
Anywho, let's move on to the next 2 plays. The 2 triples that Curry dropped today were pretty.
A little bit of a tough break. Here's Curry, a step back on Williams on the Wiggins, not a Curry.
First a step back 3, followed then by a curl using the screen, stopping on a dime, and shooting it over the outstretched 7'3" arms of Kyle Anderson. After the game, this is what Steph had to say. They're obviously fueled by everything that Ja does and how explosive he is. They obviously got us last year in the play-in game and got us twice this year, and we got them once. So it's a natural evolution of a team trying to take that next step. The big part is you talk about it right now. You've got to show it in the playoffs. We want to be there to try to do that. I know they want to too. Nobody's trying to win the verbal conversation right now of who we are in January. Anyway, moving on here. Although Steph was in another shooting slump from the three-point line in today's game, that wasn't the reason why the Warriors lost.
Not even close. Curry poked away. Williams able to...
The reason why the Dubs lost again tonight was because of turnovers. The Warriors had 16 turnovers to just 11 by the Grizzlies, but the 26-6 points off of turnovers killed the Warriors, and that was the stat line of the night. You can say that the Warriors need to work on their transition defense, but in all honesty, it's kinda hard stopping Ja Morant once he gets going in transition.
Morant. Yes! Morant.
Yeah, anyway, turnovers have sort of been the bane of the Warriors this season, and I hope they turn that around in the second half of the season. Despite the loss today, though, the Warriors once again showed resilience, fought back, and played well overall. I mean, they were down at one point in the second quarter, 31-49. That's an 18-point game. Then they stomped back in the third quarter, and at one point, they took the lead 74-66. That's a 26-point turnaround. 108-116 was the final score though, but despite the loss, there were some great things for the Warriors to look forward to. And the first thing I gotta mention is, Klay Thompson showed us once again how elite he is even after his injuries. I mean, check this out. Here's Klay by the free throw line. He's about to give the ball to Steph and
defensive side, they have guys that are committed to playing good individual defense with the
is that not one of the prettiest footwork and shot you'll ever see?
Tony Parker back in the day always feasted and
Sheesh, guys. This is some poetry in motion. I can watch this guy shoot all day. Anyway, on to the next play here. Look at the shot clock. There's about 1 second left on it. Steph is inbounding the ball from the baseline, and just keep your eye on Klay right here.
Wasted challenge, only 1.1 on the shot clock. Thompson for three.
Over the course of the night, Klay shot 5 for 13 from the field, 2 for 5 from distance, and was plus 17 in the plus-minus column. He played a total of 20 minutes, but just imagine in a couple of weeks when he gets his legs and rhythm back, and he also starts averaging about 35 minutes a night. Anyway, this is what Klay said of his performance after the game. I expect greatness every time I step on the court. I'm not satisfied with 5 for 13. I should have had at least 8 makes tonight, but that's basketball. Just happy I can say that, and I look forward to getting better every week. I've had years where I don't start out as well as I want, but I'll have stretches where I'm on fire. So I trust myself to keep putting in the work, and that will happen. Anyway, moving on here. I just want to point out one more thing for this game, and that's Gary Payton II and how good he is for the Warriors. First of all, he shot 6 for 8 from the field, 1 for 2 from distance, and had the second highest plus-minus for the Warriors at plus 9. But more than that, he's probably the reason why Ja Morant didn't go off for like 40 points.
Payton the second on Ja Morant. There's a straight. Now shot clock down to 5. Here comes Morant. Hanging. That movement. Shooting the three and playing hard.
If this guy doesn't get on any all-defensive teams this year, I'm going to absolutely lose it. I mean, check this out. This is GP2 here. The person with the ball is Kyle Anderson, who stands at 6'9". Payton is 6'2", and look at what happens.
Certainly at the top of the list. Anderson trying to find him.
Payton blocked him. In all my years of watching basketball, I don't remember a single time where someone who stands about 6'2" blocks a 6'9" guy like that in the post. Anyway, listen to what Steve Kerr recently said about Payton. Gary's a two-way player. When you are that elite defensively, the question in the playoffs becomes, can you survive offensively? This is a guy who is among the league leaders in field goal percentage. He's got a knock around the rim. We've seen it every single night, whether it's in transition or offensive boards or playing in the dunker spot. He's dramatically improved his three-point shot. Gary's the real deal, and he's going to be in our rotation in any big game. The one thing the Warriors need now is for Steph Curry to come out of his shooting slump, because when he does, it's over for the league. But have you all ever wondered exactly why he's in the slump to begin with? Well, if you did, no worries, because I got the video for you right over here. I actually analyzed it completely and found some interesting stuff that you're going to want to check out. And I mean that, guys. So hurry up, click the video, and like always, I'll see you on the other side.